Very well. Let's not be overly generous. 7 out of 10.
That's not bad.
That'll do, good score.
Certainly.
I think at this moment Jake is more suited to this challenge. Mainly because when he was at school he did have experience working in a hotel. Barney, on the other hand, is very, very keen. He obviously is really up for doing this challenge. But Jake's experience, I think, will probably tell on the day.
It's going to be all right. It's just a little bit nervous because we haven't been to the Ritz. We've served a dinner party for Callum and Anne. Quite friendly, quite a nice atmosphere, one we're used to. This is going to be completely unique, and you can tell I'm nervous. I'm playing with me. Yeah, I always do that when I'm nervous.
We arrived early, but we made our first mistake before we'd even got through the door.
What can we do for you, James?
It's Jake and I, Barney. We're here to start work this morning.
Oh, it's actually just around the corner and staff entrance round there.
OK, down there.
All right,
nice.
thanks
a lot. Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
Of course, we had to use the staff entrance, and then we encountered our first problem: the uniforms.
Waist size lanky, that'll be you.
How many buttons do you need to put on one outfit?
Right, I can't get this on.
You can!
Have you ripped it?
Good move.
How was I supposed to know that was made of paper? I don't know. There's something not right about this collar.
We were still struggling with the uniforms when Stephen Boxall, the hotel manager, arrived.
What you're going to do in 2 days is to learn the standards set by the Ritz that our clientele expect and our members of staff have to actually achieve. Ordinarily, this would take 2 to 3 years studying college. And I'll be honest, if you don't make the Ritz grade, then we'll have to call it a day.
So what you're saying is that if we're not good enough today, then we're not doing it?
No.
Great. Now the pressure was really on. Head waiter Matthew Rivet was going to be putting us through our paces.
When a guest enters a restaurant or a private dining room, they want you to make eye contact and sit them down. So you take the chair, as they're coming towards you, make eye contact, pull the chair out, and as they're sitting, push it in firmly. Okay, try not to use your feet. Yeah, you've got big, strong arms.
I thought you hadn't noticed that.
This must be sat in front of the guest, and everything is then built out from that.
That's the sauce spoon for the starter.
It's got a fish thing.
Wrong.
No, wait, because that is a fish fork, and it goes with that spoon.
And it does go with that
so
spoon.
So they
That's
are the starter.
Correct.
So that's for your starter.
Take it by the very edge.
Hold on, I can't get hold of the napkin, that's the first problem.
You handled it a little bit too much for my liking. No,
Wrong
no,
bit.
it's not a rag doll. When you serve something, it's already on the plate. You serve it from the guest's right, and then you also clear it from the right. This end, we've got a brown wholemeal roll in the French style and a white one in a similar style, and a white roll with sesame seeds. Right. When you go to the left, it's when you're serving something onto a plate that's already there.
Good for you, madam?
Don't mumble ever.
And how full? Same as wine, kind of half
Up
full?
to the bottom of the line of the Ritz logo.
Oh,
Okay.
that's even specific itself.
The two are not attached to each other, so they will move around, they will slide around. Crest must be at the top, you must put it down level, must be in the centre of the place. What's wrong?
I moved the knife with my hand. I moved the knife again!
So think about what you're doing.
There was so much to learn, and I was getting really frustrated with the stupid plates.
Apart from the fact that you're touching the knife again.
And Mr. Boxall was not impressed.
Ever since the boss, Mr. Boxall, turned up, that's when I started thinking, actually, put your coat on, do it all properly.
Behave yourself.
Yeah, no, really do behave yourself, because we were having such a laugh with Tony, and that's really not allowed to happen here.
Out the window.
You have to use the palm of your hand with your little finger and your thumb. Second plate, you place on top of that. It forms a platform. It should be completely level.
That's it.
That's how I'm going to go with it.
Don't drop a Ritz plate, Barney.
This is I've never done it like that before, so it feels a bit...
It will. Jake seems to be coming out as slightly more confident. He handles the plates and the trays with a bit more confidence. But I think there's a bit of competition there which should bring both of them up to a similar level. So we have to heat up the Grand Marnier. It will actually flame at quite a low temperature.
It's starting to now, isn't it?
There you go.
Whoa!
We're flaming.
Oh,
what
no.
I'll do is ladle it over the souffle, keeping very good control all the time.
Okay.
There you go.
And there it is. It's on fire.
Now the tray is quite heavy. Who would like to have a go first?
Barney.
Why not?
So I'll pass it to you with 2 hands. If you put out 1 hand, use the other hand to balance yourself straight away.
You're joking.
And don't let go until you're comfortable.
And have you got to hold that and pour?
Not a chance. I'm not joking either.
It's all about, well...
Have a go at that, mate. I'm not joking.
It's doable.
I'm sure it's doable, but just... You've got to take
Remember,
things
you've
out
got
and balance
scalding
them.
hot liquids there.
It's okay. Coffee, sir?
Yes, please. I'm going to be off that way like a shot if that starts moving. You starting to feel it yet? You've got 5 more of them to do.
And then you put the tray down quickly before your arm falls off.
Very good.
Well done.
Swap places. Time for you to pour coffee all over me.
I'd love to, sir. I'm going to struggle
But
with
you
that.
have to remember the waiter's job starts before the meal and laying the table, and it ends after the meal with clearing away and everything in between. You can't opt out of certain things. If the guests would like it, you have to do it. We can do the coffee and tea separately, but as an ideal standard, we'd like to serve all the guests at the same time in a smooth flowing motion.
There's no point taking stuff off it.
Why are you getting bent out of shape about it? All I'm doing is taking a bit of weight off so I don't drop it. I can't hold that weight.
The whole point is we're practicing to do exactly the same thing.
No, we're
Try
not.
it.
That's the worst case scenario.
Try it, though.
Right then.
All right. You should have tried it, though.
But I don't feel confident enough to try it. I was a little bit frustrated, yeah, with Jake, because sometimes it's almost like you're not doing your best. I'm doing the best I can, but he'll say something in such a way and I'll go, actually, oh, maybe I'm not, maybe I'm feeling... And I start shying away and going, oh, maybe I'm not doing. But actually I am. I'm doing the best I can. It's just that on that particular topic or subject or what you want to call it, I just couldn't do it as well as Jake, and he wouldn't let it go a bit. And I was getting frustrated because he's supposed to be working with me.
Do you think it'd be a shame not to do it?
Well, you do it then.
Could you not practice it again and again and again?
Not in a night, no.
All right, so we'll go with separate tea and coffee.
Separate tea and coffee.
Okay. It was a cop-out, and I really kind of, in a non-cruel way, I think, tried to push him to say, just carry the tray, it'll be fine. But he wasn't having any of it. So I'm feeling kind of okay about tomorrow, and I think Barney's maybe a bit more nervous than me.
So, with yesterday's little tray incident still on my mind, we went to find out if we'd made the grade.
On behalf of the Ritz, we'll give you a try this afternoon.
Hey.
Get in there, thank you.
Pleasure.
Nice one.
Well, I didn't do it. It's all down to you.
Don't forget the line.
So began a very long day's work.
You set out a starter spoon.
Everything lined up to the bottom line. No, hang on a minute. We've got no space for the glasses here.
It was all going to plan. That was until Matthew dropped a bombshell.
One thing I may have forgot to mention yesterday, because of the formality of the Trafalgar suite, we generally wear white gloves. It just adds an extra finishing touch. So
And adds a bit of grip as well.
you could try those out for side. The thing that I would say, it doesn't actually add grip. If anything, it takes away from it.
I'm going to need to practice with this. How about
Spill
you?
gravy on these and you know about it.
I can
Try
do
not
that
to
now.
think of it as a negative thing. Think positively.
Come on, Barney,
Trying
look.
to.
You've still got time. Barney, I'm sorry. You've still got to keep them level. There you are, you see?
I'm going to drop
Concentrate.
them.
Just keep them level.
I can feel that slipping.
You know, I must reiterate, these are my regular guests that are coming today. They use the facilities a lot. We have to take it very seriously. They will not know that you're not regular Ritz staff. In no uncertain terms, you're representing the Ritz.
I feel awful now.
This was our moment of truth.
I'm nervous. Look at the shaking bottle.
There's not really that much to be nervous about, though, is there? I mean,
Yep.
But we know we can do it.
No, but we don't, because we've never done it before.
Yeah.
When have we ever served a meal like that? With people? Never.
But you've worked in a hotel, you know what it's all about. All you've got to remember is the standard that they're trying to set.
Different.
You'll be fine.
Good luck.
The guests today were 10 professional women who were having lunch to raise money for charity.
Books, please.
Thank you very much.
With the Bucks Fizz handed out, it was showtime.
Good afternoon, welcome to the Ritz. If you'd like to come through to the main dining room of the Trafalgar suite, lunch will be served. Thank you.
Trey.
Onions would be lovely, thank you. Thank you very much.
I tried to hide my nerves, but the plates were giving it away.
Thank you.
Any glasses which have been dispensed with, take the glasses off with the tray, take them to the kitchen.
Now, because the gloves made everything much harder to grip, I was concentrating more on them than the tray.
Excuse me, madam. Thank you.
Looks like a silver cake slice. Can you see that? I want you to clear up the glass. Yeah.
Yep.
Sweep it up. Put it on the tray.
Okay.
Right. New gloves.
You get glass in your hands.
Smashing the glasses had made me lose my confidence, and I began to forget the basic things that I'd learned.
From the right.
Excuse me. Thank you. Cheers, mate.
Clear from the right.